Hi guys, welcome back to HolidAMY. Today's video is going to be showing you my new favorite recipe for paleo banana bread. It has no refined sugars or flours, no dairy, and it is amazing. You can't even tell it doesn't even have any of those ingredients, and it's super delicious. I think it'd be perfect for Christmas morning, so let's get into it. So first you're going to take your 2 medium to large size speckled very ripe bananas. You want them to be a little bit brown on the outside so they're as sweet as possible. And then I'm just going to peel them and I'm just going to break them off into chunks to make them a little bit easier to mash.
What else do you want to do with that banana?
Shove it up your ass.
Oh.
Then once that's done, you're going to just take your traditional masher and mash them up. You want to get them to a pretty liquidy consistency. This is acting as our base of our wet ingredients, so we want them to be pretty liquidy, pretty mashed up. And then once that's done, you're going to crack in your 2 eggs. Then you're going to add in 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil and then a 1/4 cup of all natural real maple syrup, and then you're just going to whisk that all together, and there's your wet ingredients. Now it is time for the dry ingredients. In a separate bowl, I'm going to be taking 3/4 cup of this almond flour, which is so delicious. This is acting as our flour. And we're also going to put in a 1/4 cup of coconut flour, not quite as much. We're going to put in 3/4 teaspoon of each baking soda and baking powder, which, does this still make it paleo? I was thinking, I don't know if those make it paleo, but let me know down below. Then you're going to add in some nutmeg, cinnamon, and sea salt. With the nutmeg and cinnamon, just put in as much as you like. I like a lot of cinnamon, but just a dash of the salt will do. And then you're going to add your wet ingredients to your dry and then whisk them all together until they look like a batter consistency. See, it looks like a pretty normal batter. And then this step is optional, but it's one of my favorite parts of the recipe. You can add in dairy-free mini chocolate chips, and then you're just going to want to fold those into the batter. It just looks like amazing cookie dough, and it really makes it just like a little bit extra special. It's super delicious. So we're just going to fold all that in, set your oven to 350 degrees, and then you're going to need a loaf bread pan and some sort of cooking spray. I used coconut oil, and then you're just going to put it all into the pan. And by the way, my bread loaf pan is by the Pioneer Woman, obviously, which pretty much all of the dishes you've seen in this video are by the Pioneer Woman at Walmart. I'll link what I can down below. But yeah, just kind of smooth out the surface, make sure you get it into the corners so it all kind of bakes pretty evenly, and then it's ready to go into the oven. HolidAMY is my favorite time of year. It is filled with Christmas joy and love and cheer.
Ow, it's hot in there.
So then you're going to set the timer for somewhere between 45 minutes and 55 minutes. I know that's a long time, but it's totally worth it. And then you pull it out. You want the top to be this kind of golden brown color. You can stick a fork in the middle. If it comes out clean, that means it's done. It is so good, and I swear you guys, the chocolate chips just add a little bit something extra and special. It tastes amazing. And yeah, I hope you guys like this recipe. I had such a good time showing you how to do it. It's my new favorite thing. It transfers really well into muffins, and you can freeze them, or you can freeze slices of the banana bread. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye!